Because I didn't want none of this. I didn't ask for none of this. I didn't ask for this.
So clear. This girl clinging to life knowing that you couldn't do anything about it. I mean, how did that make you feel?
Hopeless. It made me feel hopeless.
Rayshonda Marshall says the neighbors on Hayden Street are close, and kids are usually playing up and down the block.
I went inside, and this while we were inside, we heard a bunch of kids hollering and screaming so loud that we knew that it was not playing.
And for this to happen, like, it's overwhelming. Like, it's my daughter. Like, somebody took her from me.
Paul Johnson says he cannot fathom that anyone would hunt down and target his 17-year-old daughter, Taryn.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT time. PGT time. Tune in on PGT time. PGT time. Come join us on PGT time. PGT time.
You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it up.
Me. Hey. Oh, I ain't got the mic, y'all, all the way on. When I tell y'all it's been so rough. It's been a rough day. It's been a very, very rough day. Is my lipstick on? There you go. There you go. Y'all got it. I got it. It looked like my lipstick matching my background. Ain't that cute? Hey, it's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses. Mwah. What's good? What's goody in your city, baby? I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say, y'all. But I will start off by saying this. I apologize. We had to revamp the show up. So our guest that was supposed to be coming on tonight, she had a medical issue. I'll say that. A medical issue that occurred. And but she's going to reach out to me tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow she'll be better. And then if she'll be better tomorrow to come on Friday, then she'll come on Friday. If not, then we'll shoot for next Wednesday. Okay? But I had to revamp the whole show. Just had to. But it's okay. It's okay. Y'all are, we going to Detroit. I'll tell you that. We going to Detroit. Okay? Well, Detroit. Yeah, we're going home. Now, let me bring up Jason. Is Jason, you down there? You down there? Yeah, I see him.
Peachy tea time. Peachy tea time. Talking about peachy tea time. That's my shit right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Talk about current events. We gonna catch you on peachy tea time. Peachy tea time.
Shout out to the dude that made that song, and I can't never remember his name.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's gonna go down in theme song history right there. Peachy tea time, like Moesha type stuff, right? I feel like at some point it's gonna have to you're gonna have to come on and do like a hair flip and go peachy tea time. Peachy tea time. Like
he was crazy. He crazy, y'all. He crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
What up, though? How y'all doing out there, man? Welcome in. I hope y'all chilling. Hope you're having a good night. We here.
I'm sorry. I keep coughing.
We got Amber in the building, Pam in the building, BG. What up, though?
Hey Pam, I love you, Pam. Auntie Pam. What's up, Amber and BG? Yes, we got a lot of people in tonight. We streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and my personal page, and also Facebook business page. Okay, so we getting it in. We getting it in. We getting it. We getting it. We getting it in. But y'all, thank y'all for joining me and Jason. Jason. We had to do a revamp. And when I tell you, all I can say is the Lord just be bringing stuff to me to bring to y'all. You know, it's like, I gotta make sure y'all see this stuff when I see it. Now, I could have made this a whole 2-hour show tonight, baby, because it's so much that been going on. But I just can't tonight. It's been a long, long day. When I tell you it's been long, it's been long. I got my car back.
Oh, we got the car back.
3 whole weeks. Today made 3 weeks that they had my car. 3 weeks. And I've been telling them, please give me my car back. I just want my car back. That's all I want. And I finally got it back today. So, yes, awesome.
That is dope.
But, you know, I don't know. I'm happy. I'm very happy, Jason. I really am. But when I tell you that,
hold on. She go, I got my car back. I'm happy. I'm really happy, Jason. That don't look like happiness. I'm like, I got my car back. She's like, I'm happy.
No. I mean, I'm happy. I'm thankful. But, you know, it was too much. It was
first
too much
world
stress.
Problems is what it sounds like.
It was just too much.
Peachy,
what?
The missus. First world problems. This is first world. First world problems.
Yeah, first world, second world, my damn world. Explicit language. Jason over there, allegedly. But what I just said wasn't allegedly. You know, I'm thankful. You know, if you know, Jason, I'm sure Jason understands me. You know, and plus my friends out there that watch me all the time, my what I want to call Peaches and Mr. Peaches. You know, y'all been rocking with me. Y'all know my heart. God know my heart. I'm so thankful. I'm thankful to the warranty people. I appreciate it. But I went through a lot. They took me through so much. And it's like the more I do this show, the more I grow. And it's like a lot of things you got to choose your battles.
Yeah, you do.
You do. These folks got my car. They do anything to my car. Because I am not there to watch them fix and work on my car.
You don't know what they doing.
Exactly. So there's a lot of stuff I had to hold in, you know. And I just wasn't happy with the service. I wasn't happy. I just was not happy with them. There's no way possible they should have had my car for 3 weeks. Exactly 3 weeks today. And this is a dealership. There's no way possible.
Man.
So, but at the end of the day, I'm very thankful to God, you know, that I didn't have to come out of pocket as much as, you know, it was, you know. I thank God that I was able to, that we was able to get a rental car to make sure that we're able to get to everywhere we need to go. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very, very thankful for that. But the treatment, baby, that I had to go through.
There it is, right there.
Me and my daddy, too. Let me add that. My daddy, my daddy was like, call him on 3-way. That's what you do. Call him on 3-way. They ain't gonna do my baby like this. I'm like, all right, daddy. And I'm talking about my biological father.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? I make sure, I had to make sure, Jason. You know, everybody know I call Pooly. You know, but there's some things that I know that my father knows a lot about, and my father, that he makes sure he let everybody know, Jason, everybody, that he worked for General Motors and used to build transmissions, used to do all that, supervise all that, you know. So he made sure he let everybody know that. So That's why I go to my dad, because it's like he know everything.
He knows it. Yeah.
He knows it all. Like I be like, it's doing a 2 2 2 2 2. I know what it is.
I got it.
But,
I got it.
Exactly. But shout out to my daddy. Shout out to my mama. I love y'all both. Mama Peach. And I see she in the building just as well. We love you, baby. We love you. We finna. That's for you, Mama Peach. All right. Now we got all that out the way. Let's go ahead and get started for our show tonight. I don't know what to say, y'all. I don't know what to say. Put in the comments. Put in the comments, y'all. Please put in the comments where y'all calling from. Okay? I see Joyce. Look, every time Joyce come in here, Miss Joyce.
She's like, I'm here from Atlanta.
I'm here from Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm down the street.
Yes. So please, y'all, put in the comments where y'all watching from, okay?
I've never heard of Niles, Michigan, ever in my life.
Never?
Until right now.
Oh, that's where I was born at.
Got you. Never
Yeah,
heard
that's
of
where I
that.
was
That must
born
be
at
on the
in
border.
Niles.
That must be on the border or something.
That's over there by Ben Harbor. You heard of Ben Harbor?
Nope.
You
Not
never been
until I
Harbor?
started doing these shows with you.
Oh, wow.
I'm on the east side.
Yeah, it's over there. It's down there in South Bend.
Yeah, I only.
You know, one day we gonna one day we gonna tell y'all a story. I was gonna say a bedtime story. That's what I call it. One day we're gonna tell y'all a bedtime story. Okay? We just ain't ready to tell it now.
Not yet.
Not yet. But just remember that the missus said one day, me and Jason, we gonna sit here and tell y'all a bedtime story. Right on, Jason?
Absolutely. I don't know
Jason,
what it's
do
going
you
to
know
be
what
about.
I'm talking about?
Nope, not a clue. Not one bit. I am in the fog.
With that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get our story started tonight.
As my parents would say, I have the foggiest of ideas.
It's okay. I'll fill you in after the show. Y'all, here we go. Gotta get this fair usage in. Here we go.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Okay, so if y'all been watching my show, I always hit this damn microphone. If y'all been watching my show since I started this new fair usage, the part when she says, this is called fair use. You know, if you watch this fair usage on every show, there's certain parts that stick out to you on it, you know, and that's one of them when she say this is called fair use. Okay, so I want to introduce our first clip of the day, and this is called Set Up.
Manchester shooting that left one woman hurt may not be to blame. A judge ruled today that all charges be dismissed against this guy. That's Courtney Montgomery. This after investigators discovered new evidence in the case. WCPO 9 News reporter Larry Seward's live in Hamilton. Larry, Montgomery had a lot to say.
Through his attorney, Tanya, Montgomery claims to be a victim here, lured and attacked by two women in front of a child. In Butler County's Area 3 court, tears fell. Courtney Montgomery's head dropped too.
Because I didn't want none of this. I didn't ask for none of this. I didn't ask for this.
Though cleared of robbery and assault charges, what happened inside this Westchester apartment Wednesday still hurts.
It's just the opposite of what was portrayed by the police department and what was portrayed by the media.
A 911 call led police to believe someone invaded this apartment, robbed two women, and shot one of them in front of her 4-year-old daughter.
I'm sorry, so did you see it happen? Yes, he came in. Guessing he came into the wrong building. He had a gun, so we tried to tackle him.
Hours later, police arrested Montgomery.
That could not have been done with many things without the dedication of the men and women standing behind you here.
While Chief Joel Herzog saluted investigators, Montgomery, a man with no criminal history, hired lawyer Clyde Bennett.
He's very upset. He's nervous. He's scared. He understands his peril. He's looking at decades in prison for something that he did not do.
Bennett blames his client's accusers. He claims the women lured Montgomery with text messages, offered a romantic encounter, then tried to rob him at gunpoint.
Unbeknownst to them, I should say, he had a gun. And he used that gun to defend himself after they were robbing him with a gun. And he shot one of them in order to defend himself.
Prosecutors heard enough to request all charges dropped. In a statement, police said it's, quote, in the interest of justice. But they're not dropping the case. Investigators want the truth and plan to hold someone responsible. Prosecutors in Butler County plan to show evidence to grand juries. It is possible that those two women who accused Montgomery of all of this could be in trouble. We are live in Hamilton tonight. Larry Seaver, WCPO.
Now, wouldn't that be some... Boy, some of these women is grimy. They staged the whole thing, the phone call, the 911 call. I'm sure when he shot her, they had to get some type of plan together. They had to before they called 911. They did not just pick up the phone and panic and say, "Oh, let me call 911 right now." No.
Not at
Allegedly
for sure.
Allegedly for sure.
Damn.
You know, baby. Me and Jason, I'm sure Jason got a lot to say. And I just, the nerve of them and to sit there and watch him go to jail.
Why? Like,
that's dirty. You watched him go to jail, and y'all was gonna let him go for decades.
You sit on the couch like this, like
dirty. Ooh, that's so dirty. What'd you say, Jason?
Watch the company you keep. Watch the company you keep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
BG.
Charge them heifers. You know what I mean? Like, man.
Stormy said she ain't on here tonight, but I told Stormy, I said, Stormy, I'm gonna start using your phrase. Stormy said, Friday dog asses.
Friday dog. God damn. Yeah, that's messed up, man.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. What would you do in a situation like that, Jason? I mean, you probably wouldn't even put yourself in that situation.
There you go. I would never be in that position. Like,
Jason
fuck
said,
you
there you
mean?
go.
Like, I'm not in that position. Never gonna be in that position. You ain't. No.
That's crazy. BG said, don't obey your thirst, mister. Bet he learned.
That part.
You see him crying in there? He was like, I'm at my last.
Nah,
he was on his last leg. Like, I gotta do something and say something to save my life.
You hear me?
They were about to throw the books at him.
Hey, look. You ever see the movie Dumb and Dumber?
Yes,
There's always one scene in the movie that I love, right? Guy knocks over the salt. He goes, you got to throw the salt shaker over your right shoulder to rid all the bad juju. He threw the whole salt shaker and hit another guy a couple seats behind. He goes, who's the dead man that hit me with the damn salt shaker? And his best friend was like, like he told on him instantly. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Like, no, nigga, it wasn't me. What? Her, I give you her first, second, and middle name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Her date of birth is. They all getting, look, you did it.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all what Jason just said. You know, just to wrap it all up. Look at the bottom of the screen. There you go. If you know something, say something. Jason,
I'm telling on everybody. Bring me a Coca-Cola and a bag of hot Cheetos. You'll get all the answers from me.
If y'all want to bring me a cigarette, y'all can.
If you can bring me some fruit snacks, I'll add a couple people in too. God damn it! Like,
get me
out of here.
Jason's dirty. No, he's not. Jason's not dirty. He's not dirty. Do not listen to
I
me
want to
right
live a life, especially if I ain't do nothing. If I ain't do nothing,
that's the hood talk. That's the hood talk coming out of me. Jason dirty. Nah, you ain't dirty. No, you ain't dirty. You know why you ain't dirty? I'm gonna tell you why. This is why.
if you
know
say something, say something. I'm treating life like the airports, baby. I'm not about to have this airport shut down because you done left your book bag over there. Nope. Everybody getting it.
He said everybody can get it, baby. Everybody. Okay.
Anybody can get it.
Don't tell on me. Don't tell on me. I'll do shit. I'll do that anyway.
So there ain't nothing to tell. Ain't nothing to tell.
Ain't
Nope,
nothing
ain't
to
nothing to
tell.
tell.
Ain't nothing to tell. If you ain't did
Nope.
no wrong, it ain't nothing to tell. There you go. Now, again, we have Jason Jackson on the bill tonight.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
But if you ain't did nothing wrong, you ain't got no worry about it.
You can't worry about nothing. Bringing Jason to the stand, they like, oh shit, he telling everything. What else you want me to tell? He was littering outside. He over there.
That's Jason Jackson over there. Oh, he
Snitching.
telling it all. If he knows something, he go say something.
That part.
Yo, we gotta get into this next clip. We gotta get into it. 17-year-old. This just hit today. Here we go.
Her name was Taryn Johnson, just 17 years old, shot multiple times while out walking her dog. And tonight, her grieving father is talking with us and demanding justice as the person who killed her is still out there. Ellen, what did he share with you tonight?
Well, as you can imagine, he is devastated that this happened, and he, as you can imagine, is in shock, and he cannot believe that anyone would do this to a teenage girl.
And, for this to happen, it's overwhelming. It's my daughter. Somebody took her from me.
Paul Johnson says he cannot fathom that anyone would hunt down and target his 17-year-old daughter, Taryn. But police say that's exactly what happened about 9 o'clock Sunday night on the 5300 block of Horrocks Street.
There was an individual, I'm not going to put the suspect's description out, was observed getting out of that vehicle and opening fire. It certainly appears that our decedent was specifically targeted.
It's not right. He took my daughter from me. Ain't no parent supposed to outlive their child. She had a full-time job. She went to school. She is a beautiful individual.
This surveillance video shows Taryn and her friend out walking a dog about 9 o'clock. Then minutes later, this Dodge Gray Challenger pulls up. In another angle, you see the victim walk by as a man runs across the street and crouches behind a van. Neighbors who rushed to help tell Fox 29 Taryn was shot 7 times, police say, in her chest and side. She was taken to Temple University Hospital, where she died a short time later.
And for something like this to happen, I don't understand it. I need justice. I want to know why. I want to know who.
Now, police are investigating this as a possible domestic situation. And if you have any information about this shooting, please call Philadelphia police immediately. We're live in Old City.
They gonna get his ass. I will say that. He gonna get caught. He gonna get caught. It's just when. Excuse me, y'all. Couldn't hit the mute button enough time.
Pussy ass motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it there.
17 years old.
Dog, like I understand there might be some bad women out there. I understand that there might be some people, there's some evil women out there. I can understand that. Yeah, I can. But God told me no women and children shall be harmed. Period. No one technically ever. Women and children, that's a no-go. That's a no-go. Never, ever. Unless she was trying to kill him and he was retaliating, not retaliating, but protecting himself. All right, I get it. But you snuck up behind her like she was the the what is his name? From Scarface. Like she was she was Scarface. Like you rolled up on her like she was Scarface. She walking a dog. And you surprise her and shoot her 7 times.
7 times.
Pussy ass nigga, like for real.
7 times.
You a chump.
That baby
Whole
didn't
ass
deserve
nigga
it.
at that. I'm sorry. This is one time I might have to use all my bad
I know they
language in one
surprised.
show.
I know they surprised.
Right,
Because you don't need to talk like that. That's how angry Jason is right now.
Like for real, man. Like not even. That's not like. There's too much is happening right now. Like there's too much of this happening right now. Like I don't understand it. I don't get it. I personally never have that much hate. I don't even hate I don't even hate inanimate objects like that. Like I don't even have that much hate for like things that aren't real. Let alone you have that much animosity and hate towards a person is beyond me. Like you can choose to just not talk to them no more.
Exactly.
Like no more. I don't care if they owe you money. I don't care if they beat up your little sister. You can leave the situation completely. Just don't engage with them, nothing. But instead, you decide to run up on a 17-year-old girl walking her dog at night. Pussy ass motherfucker. Like you're a fucking chump, bro. Like that's crazy.
Wow. That's so sad. That's so sad. I'm sure he'll get caught. His life is gonna go downhill from that day forth. It's just sad that she was 17.
You hear me?
She was still a little girl. She wasn't even 18. And I'm telling y'all now, I'm just gonna say it. Y'all know me, I say what I say. She shouldn't even been out there walking her dog at nighttime. 17 years old. I'm just gonna be honest. Somebody should have been with her. Don't no kids need to be walking up and down the street at nighttime no more. Do y'all know what type of world we in right now? This ain't back then. Back then, yes. Now, y'all saw what happened in Memphis. That man just was going down the street, just shooting, just be shooting. Don't even know the people. And so it was so many young kids that he killed. I'm bringing the story back. I'm just still getting information. But I have broke the news to y'all on PGT time. Thanks to shout out to Miss Moore. Shout out to Miss Moore. She brought it to us while it was happening right then and there. And it was crazy. So no, don't let y'all kids walk these dogs at nighttime. No, I'm gonna say no. Get up, go walk them, or y'all all go together.
Man, you better train that dog to use the bathroom in the house on a pee
You
pad.
better say it.
For real.
Or you better be able to open up your door, watch him go out, and he gonna come right on back.
Yeah, I mean.
Train
not
him.
everybody, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody got all that. I get it, but I don't. I see exercise, all that kind of stuff. I see it. I hear it. I feel you. But that's
now
messed
ain't
up.
the time.
That's messed up.
Now ain't the time for it. So, I'm not placing the blame on nobody. I'm not, besides the person that killed her, of course. But besides that, I'm not placing the blame on her family, on her. None of that. None of that. Because we all have been out there with our dogs, walking them, or just out, walking ourselves at nighttime. Some people got to go to the store. Baby needs some milk. Baby needs some Pampers. I can't afford to call Uber. But I got to, if you a real mama, you got to get them Pampers and that milk. But for tomorrow, you gonna walk and get to where you got to go. Look, I just said shit in the yard.
Shit in the yard, goddamn.
All you gotta do is go out there with the pooper scooper.
That's it. That's
That's
it.
all you gotta do.
I got a billion and two poop bags.
I know that's right.
You hear me?
A day in the life of DJ Matt 121. Welcome, welcome. Look like a newbie. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. As you can see on the bottom of the screen, we're on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Monday and Wednesdays, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. On Fridays, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And then I'm at the radio station on Saturdays from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Jason is my co-host for Wednesdays, and my husband is my co-host for Fridays. All right, so make sure y'all tune back in on Friday just as well. And we got a special announcement on Friday. Jason, you busy on Friday?
I might not be. I might be available.
Okay. Even if you're not able to come up, tune in for the big special surprise. It's a big one. I wanted to say it with you up on the screen. So what I'll do is, if you're able to pop up, I'll say that. If you're able to pop up on Friday, then I'll pull you up and tell the surprise. And that's the only reason why Jason doesn't know yet, because I want y'all to see Jason's reaction just as well. My friends are aware. I did not want them to find out watching PGT Time or find out on social media. So I'm super, super excited. I'm super excited to share this with you all on Friday just as well, with my husband sitting right next to me. And I give all thanks to God and to my husband just as well, because without him, it wouldn't even be able to get down like this, okay? So let's go ahead, Jason. We're going to get into the next clip. This is our main topic for tonight, which is the 8-year-old that was shot and killed in Detroit. They are not for sure right now if it was the 10-year-old, because it was just a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old there. They were supposed to be in school. They was not in school. This happened in the afternoon, and they were home alone. That's the kicker. They was home alone with this gun that wasn't on safety, and they wasn't even in school. Not only did you not send your kids to school, you left because you didn't want to be there with them 9 times out of 10. Or let's say you had to go to work. Send their little ass to school. Send them to school. Especially if you ain't gonna be there with them. That, to me, that's the kicker to me. Besides this baby gone.
Right.
Besides this baby gone, they were supposed to be in school and ain't nobody there with them. And this gun is not on safety. Oh my gosh.
I personally had to be, when I was in school, I had to be terminally ill to be home.
Terminally.
I would have to be dying. Like it would have, so it's been times where I've had, it coming out of it both ways. And then we'll sit there for about an hour. She's like, "You good? You didn't drink? Were you able to keep that water down?" Yep. All right, you going in. I still had to go in for the rest of the afternoon. So I missed the first couple hours, but I'm still going in. There was no way that my mom was missing work for me to be home, yet alone at 10 years old. Never, ever did that happen. Ever.
Exactly. I don't recall that happening at all either. It may have, I don't know, but I don't recall it happening. So let's go ahead and get started. Here we go.
We begin with tragic news. Detroit police investigating a deadly shooting on the west side. The victim, an 8-year-old girl. It happened just before noon on Hayden near Joy Road. 7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham live at the scene where he spoke with neighbors who tried to help. Darren.
Tragedy on multiple fronts. A little girl is dead and her 10-year-old brother was right there to witness it all, and these are scars that he will live with for the rest of his life. Now, it actually happened on that side of the street, but neighbors say they came from across the street to try and help her, getting her to a local firehouse. Here's what they have to say.
Good kid. And she just kept trying to breathe.
Just before noon, neighbors say they rushed 8-year-old Asian A. Graham to a local firehouse after a gun went off.
We had to physically put her into a vehicle because the ambulance would not show up. We tried to help her, but it didn't work out. I just hate that because it's a tragedy for kids to have children every day.
Detroit Police Chief James White says Asian A and her 10-year-old brother had been home alone with an unsecured gun. The chief says the girl was shot in the neck and shoulder area. Finding out who exactly pulled the trigger, the victim or her brother, is part of the investigation. The kid's mother arrived home a short time after the incident.
We're talking about an 8-year-old child. An 8-year-old child that won't get a chance to be a news reporter, police chief, or anyone else because of a tragic circumstance involving adults who didn't think enough to secure a weapon and leave 2 kids at home with it. Just awful.
At last count, 66 children have been shot in the city this year. Now, 12 of them have died.
I've got kids that should be in school, so it shouldn't have happened. The gun shouldn't have been left there. They shouldn't even be there to have the gun left there. They should be in class. But unfortunately, I've got an 8-year-old now that's deceased.
And before questioning the brother, the chief says that the 10-year-old will be checked out medically because of concerning conditions found in the home. Live in Detroit, Darren Cunningham.
Talking about a beautiful little girl with a big smile and a bright future, and now all of it gone because she and her brother found a gun. Detroit police at a home on Hayden near Joy on the city's west side. The home where an 8-year-old girl was shot in the neck and shoulder and killed just before noon on Tuesday. Police say she was home alone with her 10-year-old brother and an unsecured gun.
She was a good kid. And she just kept trying to breathe.
Neighbors ran to help, but it was too late.
We had to physically put her into a vehicle because the ambulance would not show up.
Somebody ran up and said, please take her to the hospital. I was running down there. Somebody beat me there. So when they beat me there, they put her in the car. She had no life in her. I just started praying for her.
We tried to help her, but it didn't work out. I just hate that because it's a tragedy for kids to have children every day.
Relatives identified the child as Asian-A Graham. Police say it's not clear if the child's mom arrived or if it was a neighbor who took Asian-A to a nearby firehouse where they tried to stabilize her, to save her, but couldn't. Fire officials say an ambulance had been en route to the scene when she was brought to the firehouse.
This is tragic. I've got an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old in a house with an unsecured weapon. I've got kids that should be in school. So it shouldn't have happened. The gun shouldn't have been left there.
Detroit Police Chief James White says it's not yet clear if the 10-year-old brother was the shooter or if somehow Asian-A shot herself. They were seeking medical attention for her brother before conducting an interview.
We just want to make sure the child is okay. We found some conditions inside the home that are quite concerning.
Detroit police say more than 50 children have been victims of non-fatal shootings so far this year. 11 more have been shot and killed.
We're talking about an 8-year-old child. An 8-year-old child that won't get a chance to be a news reporter, police chief, or anyone else because of a tragic circumstance involving adults who didn't think enough to secure a weapon and leave 2 kids at home with it. Just awful. Absolutely awful.
And police were going to be interviewing the brother, also talking to the mother, neighbors, anyone who may have any knowledge about just what happened out here. It's not clear yet just who will face charges. For now, live on Detroit's West Side, I'm Amy Lang, Fox 2 News.
This is sad. There's a lot of gray areas in this situation. You know, like, who will get charged? You know, did this 10-year-old do this? Will we ever know the truth? Because they was the only 2 in the house. Was not supervised or nothing. Like, this little boy can say whatever he want to say. He can say whatever he want to say. Like, the only people that will ever know is the 8-year-old, the 10-year-old, and God. That's it. Now, go ahead, Jason.
I'll say this. First and foremost, the mother should be charged, or whoever was the house owner or the person that's supposed to be supervising them. At the end of the day, they will be charged. They should be charged to the full extent of the law.
I agree 100%.
On murder and on neglect, right? Because then what we're hearing is not only is there neglect for them not being watched, but the living circumstances were probably under par as well. So, and the gun was out. It wasn't secured, properly. So it could have even been put away. But if it wasn't secured properly, there's still an issue with that, right? So yeah, that parent, that mother, whoever is the guardian, whoever was supposed to have been, attending to them, seeing that they weren't in school, should be in trouble, like big trouble, like huge trouble. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So that's why I see it's black and white. I don't see any gray. I don't care what the kids say or don't say. And then the amount of trauma that is being dealt to that community. I grew up a mile away from there. You know what I'm saying? Like Joy Road is and Evergreen was nothing but the other, like the kitty corner to where I was at. I was on Schoolcraft in Greenfield, literally in a 4 or 5 mile radius. That's kitty corner type talk. Like you pull back that map, you'll be able to see exactly where I lived, and it's literally walking distance. It'd be about a 20 minute walk, but it's walking distance. Wow. And that's very tragic. And that area definitely still looked like that when I was little, and it looked like that now. And that's a terrible situation for that to happen. You know what I mean? Like I promise to you again that them kids should not have been left there. The school is right around the corner from there. Their elementary school is probably right around the corner from there, and they should have been in school, hands down. Even if they sick, I don't care. I'm one of those parents. Like kids are gonna be sick, yo. Take them to school. Like they're gonna have germs. They gotta work through it. They gotta build their immune system. Like, do it. So that's sad. That's very sad because sad. You know what I'm saying, that little girl has lost her life. But it's even more maddening because the neglect that these children were under as well. That little girl was absolutely precious. And I bet she was extremely smart. I bet she was very understanding, had a heart. She was seemed to be, and hopefully very emotional, like a child, like a beautiful child. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see this little boy. I'm sorry. I want to see this little boy. I do. I want to see him. Like I said, I'm not placing no one as the blame besides the parents. The mama, if the daddy lived there, the daddy too. Whoever the gun owner is, because the gun could have been somebody else's gun. So whoever gun it was, if it wasn't the mom's, they need to go to jail too. Everybody need to be responsible. So let me play this. This is a little short clip, and I really like what this man said about this story. So here we go.
Yeah, we can talk as much as we want about statistics, but the chief himself has been out to these scenes time and time again. Amy, we've seen this story unfold over and over again. At some point, the chief is asking the question, when will people step up to say, we can't just have these guns floating around?
And you hear him say that over and over. He said, I've said all the words I can say. I don't know what it will take unless people actually say, I'm going to make sure this doesn't happen again. We saw Michigan State Police send out a tweet right after this happened, another child dead. We have gun locks. You see this over and over and again, and it really is going to take the community and parents and gun owners to be responsible gun owners to see this stop.
Critically important, and it needs to start soon. Amy Lang for
I just had to play that. I had to. Because it's like, it ain't like nobody has never heard of such thing happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are seeing this happen all the time. All the time. Y'all, if you don't see it on your news, because you don't watch the news that much, but you watch Peachy News, you watch Peachy Tea Time, you haven't seen it on my show. These kids is picking up these guns and able to pull this trigger. 3-year-old pulled the trigger, killed his mama on live. Talked about that. And you still insist on leaving these guns around, or you call yourself putting them in a little hiding spot. where you know where it's at, but you think that they don't know where it's at, and you still don't put the safety on. You still don't have it secured. Shoot, they was giving away free safety locks for your guns. I wonder how many they got left.
You hear me? And they're so but even then, man, you can get the most inexpensive lock that literally locks the trigger. Boom. Good to go. Put a bolt in it, put the key, lock, boom. And that gun can sit out and won't nothing ever happen to it. You can get biometric cases where you got to use your fingerprints. You can use regular cases with combinations. All these different cases, right? Like that are going to help put that trigger. But not only that, it's this one. Why is it loaded? Like, to be honest with you, I get having a gun, having it loaded and protected, fine. But if it's not, it shouldn't even be loaded. There should not be one in the head, and there should not be a clip in it. Then that gun can sit out all day. It ain't going to do nothing if it doesn't have any bullets. But
Okay,
the gun,
so
if
tell
it's going
me
to be
this.
sitting around. So what?
So tell me this. A lot of people may feel like they may not be able to get to their gun and load it and put one in the chamber in enough time as somebody kick their door down and come in their house.
Then you shouldn't have it.
There you go.
You're taught that.
There you go.
You're taught that. If you go to the correct courses, you're taught that. And if you continue to train yourself on it while you're at a shooting range in a protected place, you're taught that. It doesn't take much to do it. It doesn't take much to keep the clip loaded and then put it in a chamber, put it in a gun and rack it. That don't take long. But you don't need a firearm ready midday with children around.
I agree. And
don't care
usually
where
some
you
of them folks that do that, they're the ones, they nervous. They thanking some folks after them, you know. But a lot of people now, that's what they're doing. If you hear about a child that got a gun and killed somebody or killed themselves, that's what happened. They left it loaded. And the safety was not on. So let's get into this next clip. This is the last clip of this poor little baby. Oh my gosh, she was so beautiful. But here we go.
But we begin tonight with the little girl's life cut short. The 8-year-old killed by an unsecured gun. Good evening and welcome to 7 Action News at 11. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Dave Llewellyn. A community in mourning as we're learning more about what happened from neighbors.
Just this year, 65 children have been injured by guns in Detroit since the start of this year. And now 12 have died.
7 Action News reporter Alex Bozarjian with more on those who rushed to help and the investigation.
Neighbors started putting down flowers on the front porch of the house where the 8-year-old girl was shot. This is the same area where they said they came to her aid when she was bleeding out. Now her death making it 12 kids total in the city of Detroit that have died because of gun violence.
To see this girl clinging to life knowing that you couldn't do anything about it, I mean, how did that make you feel?
Hopeless. It made me feel hopeless.
Rayshonda Marshall says the neighbors on Hayden Street are close, and kids are usually playing up and down the block.
I went inside, and while we were inside, we heard a bunch of kids hollering and screaming so loud that we knew that it was not playful.
Marshall says her cousin ran to this house across the street. He tried to help 8-year-old Asia Graham as she was bleeding out on the porch. Marshall was one of the many neighbors who called 911.
There's no info on what's going on there with that child. They said that she was laying on the ground, bleeding everywhere.
According to 911 dispatchers, Asia was taken to this nearby firehouse. Police say she was home with her 10-year-old sibling when the gun went off, and they believe the kids were left unsupervised. Still no word on how the child was shot.
This is tragic. I've got an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old in a house with an unsecured weapon. I've got kids that should be in school, so it shouldn't have happened. The gun shouldn't have been left there. They shouldn't even be there to have the gun left there. They should be in class.
What do you think of the situation?
I really think that the parents should put the locks on the guns.
Dejon Harris says he moved out of this neighborhood 6 months ago because of the violence. He says he talked to Ajahnay several times.
Very nice, well-spoken.
This porch, a tragic scene earlier today, now marked with flowers, remembering another life taken too soon.
This is the second time this year that I've witnessed the death of a child. It's traumatic.
The investigation into what happened in this house and to that little girl is still ongoing. On Detroit's West Side, I'm Alex Bozargian for 7 Action.
I got two concerns.
And what is those concerns?
Why is it a half a bottle of beer on a porch by the flowers? Like, help me understand. And also, I guess this ain't a concern. I was well impressed that they had brand new windows. There's some brand new windows on that house. You know. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Jason Jackson. Shout out to him. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into a commercial. We're going to get into a commercial, y'all. Here we go. Where it is. There it is. Welcome to Peachy Kisses Boutique. Here you will find all the Peachy Kisses apparel of your needs, from hoodies to t-shirts to lip gloss and lipstick. Also in stock, sexy women one-piece onesies. And we don't stop there. We also have iridescent eyeshadow along with so much more. Check out Peachy Kisses Boutique at www.peachyteatime.com. That's www.peachyteatime.com. See you soon.
Hey y'all, I'm Jalen Gerard.
And I'm Renza.
And I am Miss Famous.
And I'm James.
It's your boy TJ. And I'm our guy. And we're gonna catch a fashion craze with your girl, the Miss Mrs. on Peachy Tea Time on the one and only Hits 92.3.
Yeah!
Yo, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming.
Shout out to Fashion Craze. I love Fashion Craze. They was so sweet, so nice. They was on the show on Saturday. So I can't stand Jason. Please make sure y'all tune in. Soon. I'll be able to let y'all know. But I did get an invite today, Jason. I got an invite today from them. That's why I played it again today, because I played that on Monday. But I got an invite today from them for me to come. I was invited to their first production.
Nice.
The first
Let's
production. So I'm excited about that. I get to ask questions on the probably the red carpet. Sure gonna have a red carpet. So, but I'll be able to, ask some questions. All the cast
That's
members.
dope. Congratulations on that.
Thank
Can
you.
we talk about something real quick though?
Why, Jason? Why? Why?
I mean, you ever
ahead.
remember this? V98.7 smooth jazz, right? Like, I bring that up because why'd you have to hit us with that in the commercial? She's like, welcome to Peachy Tea Time, where you can get all of your...
Poolie said I sound like I'm trying to
call girl number
do a
6
commercial. No, he said I'm trying to do a commercial for sex toys. This is what he said.
Call girl. You don't remember the Spike Lee movie Call Girl number 6?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do remember that movie.
Sorry, Mama Peach. She over here getting Call Girl number 6 on.
Don't be talking about my voice on there. I'm doing my thing.
You was in your mode right there.
Yes, I'm trying to get some more commercials going. Don't
That
worry.
part. Hey, but
I'll
congratulations
make
on
another
that. Congratulations on that move, though. That's a big move for your career.
Thank you. I'm very excited about it. I have not responded back to the invite yet because I gotta make sure my schedule is clear on that day. Y'all, I be so busy. I be in these streets, baby, trying to get it done.
Out here.
Yes, I'm outside. But when it comes, I might be inside. But anyways, y'all, we got to get into this next clip. This is our last topic for tonight. This is a deputy, Jason. This is a deputy that killed. I'm just gonna say he killed. Here we go.
A bizarre murder in Northern California. A couple is shot to death in their home.
The accused shooter, an Alameda County Sheriff's deputy, who's now in custody.
Investigators say the deputy made it easy for cops to catch him. He turned himself in.
Reporter Henry Lee from our sister station, KTVU, joins us live now from Dublin, which is in Alameda County. Henry.
Yeah, good afternoon, Alex and Christine. This Alameda County Sheriff's deputy, in fact, worked a normal shift at an Oakland courthouse and then got some overtime at the sheriff jail here in Dublin before police say he killed this husband and wife. A married couple shot and killed before dawn in Dublin. The suspect, an off-duty Alameda County Sheriff's deputy.
It's a great loss for our community, and it's even more disheartening to find out that it was one of our own that actually was the trigger person behind this tragic incident.
Authorities say Deputy Devin Williams Jr. invaded the home on Colebrook Lane with a gun and killed a 42-year-old woman and her 58-year-old husband at about 12:45 in the morning. The couple have a child together. Neighbor Gabriela Gonzalez was awakened by a commotion and heard Dublin police officers, who are part of the sheriff's office, make the grim discovery at the 5-bedroom home.
Squad car arrived, and after he got out, my windows were open, so I heard him say, "I've got 2 down."
He knew them. This was not a random crime.
A motive for the violence unknown.
A very bizarre chain of events that unfolded.
Things unfolded so quickly that as a news conference was about to begin, Dublin Police Chief Garrett Holmes was speaking to the 24-year-old deputy by phone and was able to get him to surrender as he was driving his VW Jetta in the Central Valley. Top sheriff's officials listened in to the call.
We were able to keep him on the phone line and direct the CHP units down to the area near Coalinga.
Investigators say after the killings, the deputy tossed his on-duty weapon, believed to be the gun used in the double homicide, out of his car near the Altamont Pass. Neighbors of the couple stunned that a law enforcement officer allegedly responsible.
It is scary because these are the people that you look to protect you and take care of you, and they're doing things like this.
How can we know that we are secure, especially when a police officer committed a crime? Now, this Alameda County Sheriff's deputy formerly worked as a Stockton police officer, but failed his probationary period after a year. Now, the sheriff's office here in Dublin says that they did a very complete background check and no red flags were raised. Reporting live in Dublin, I'm Henry Lee. Back to you guys in L.A.
And he knew the victims. All right, Henry, thank you very much.
Ain't no surprise to me.
Ain't no surprise.
It is a surprise to y'all. Ain't no surprise to me. They've been doing this for years. They've been doing this for years. It's just I ain't even gonna say the scenario because they probably been doing that for years too and been covering it up. But
you went a whole nother way than I thought.
It's a black man.
Oh, you went a whole nother way than I thought. I didn't think he was gonna go that way.
Yeah, that's what I was going with it. I mean, y'all may agree with me, may not agree with me. It's all good. But at the end of the day, people crazy out here. They're crazy.
People
They're crazy.
Look. He 24. She 45. Come on now.
He 50-something. Didn't they say he was 50-something?
We ain't got to worry about the husband yet. All I'm saying is she 45.
And they got a baby together.
And he 25. Whatever them numbers are, 24, 25, she 40. He caught her at the club. They was fucking around for a little bit. 24-year-old couldn't keep. He wanted her. He wanted her. Like, look, I want you. I could be your husband. Fuck that nigga, man.
That's that Jada. That's that entanglement.
I could be your husband. I take care of you. I work for the force. I'm a police officer. And she like, boy, please get the fuck out of my face. Thank you for the dick. What a 1 time or the 2 time. I made it 5 times. Who knows?
I got a husband.
I got a husband. I got a baby. I got a family. I can't be just leaving my family for your ass. Bitch, I'll kill you. You better come. I'll kill you.
They had a baby together.
No, I thought they had a. They said they had the 45 and 58 had a child.
I ain't hear that part. Hold on, y'all. Let's just see. I ain't gonna play the whole thing.
A bizarre murder in Northern California. A couple is shot to death in their home.
The accused shooter, an Alameda County Sheriff's deputy, who's now in custody.
Investigators say the deputy made it easy for cops to catch him. He turned himself in.
Reporter Henry Lee from our sister station, KTVU, joins us live now from Dublin, which is in Alameda County. Henry.
Yeah, good afternoon, Alex and Christine. This Alameda County Sheriff's deputy, in fact, worked a normal shift at an Oakland courthouse and then got some overtime at the sheriff jail here in Dublin before police say he killed his husband and wife. A married couple shot and killed before dawn in Dublin. The suspect, an off-duty Alameda County Sheriff's deputy.
It's a great loss for our community, and it's even more disheartening to find out that it was one of our own that actually was the trigger person behind this tragic incident.
Authorities say Deputy Devin Williams Jr. invaded the home on Colebrook Lane with a gun and killed a 42-year-old woman and her 58-year-old husband at about 12:45 in the morning. The couple have a child together. Neighbor Gabriela Gonzalez was awakened by a commotion and her.
Okay, the couple. The couple got a child together.
Got a child together. That child probably about a good 10, 15 years old.
15.
10.
I think he's 15 years old. Yep.
Yeah,
12 or 15.
Right.
And she was 42.
Right.
She was 42 and he was 58.
Right.
That's like all these numbers they had numbers.
Well, you think about it, right? You think about it, that looked like a nice little expensive town. You know what I'm saying? That looked like a nice little expensive town. And she probably a little housewife. Maybe not. Who knows? But she went out, man. She was out with her girls and she found the little bald-headed black man that was, you know what I mean? Because we don't know who she is or what she looked like.
Exactly.
But you know, they had to be. I'm sorry, man. They had to be. Old boy came up in there because his feelings was hurt, and he walked in like, "Nah, nigga, y'all, it's a wrap. It's a wrap." He came to the house probably on some badge out, drunk out type stuff, and was like talking to her, and the husband was on some like, "Nigga, you better get out of my goddamn house." Old boy said, "I'll whoop all up in this motherfucker." And then he went ham. I heard commotion. Crack. Everybody got crack. He ran. He out. He gone. He like, damn, I done fucked up. Oh, shit, damn.
And he a deputy.
All right, police came.
So he probably wanted all the smoke. He wanted all the smoke.
He over here. I'm King Kong in this bitch.
Yeah. He was gonna try to get away with
He on
that.
He on training day. King Kong ain't got shit on me. And then he came back to reality and was like, "Fuck, man, I gotta turn myself in. Let me turn myself in." Because he's smart. He's smart. Well, if I turn myself in, then and plead insanity or any other kind of crazy shit like that, he gonna get less time or not. But I don't think that's gonna happen because once they find out the motives and all that, then it kind of run. But it's gonna be tough because the other party's not here. There's no one here besides the child, and hopefully, the child heard something or old enough to be able to say something. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But no, that was mom's is out there. They got together, man. That's the only thing I can see for that happening, unless he just randomly picking families. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that's not possible because we're gonna play the next clip, but the clip after this one, his mother had something that she had to say. So here we go.
Alameda County Sheriff's deputy was formally charged today with 2 counts of murder for allegedly killing a married couple in Dublin. Our crime reporter Henry Lee was in court today and joins us now with the new information in this case. Henry.
Well, Heather, the gunshots were heard on a 911 call made by the husband as he was killed. And now the deputy's been charged with special circumstances murder. That means he could face life in prison without parole if he's convicted. Alameda County Sheriff's Deputy Devin Williams Jr., now a criminal defendant charged with 2 counts of murder in the shooting deaths of a married couple in Dublin. A crime even more shocking because the alleged 24-year-old gunman had a promising future.
He's a bright, caring, articulate individual, and it's a tragedy.
Authorities say Williams shot and killed 57-year-old Benison Tran and his wife of 2 decades, Maria Tran, at the couple's home in Dublin. Both were shot in the head and neck. Investigators say Williams had been involved in a romantic relationship with Maria Tran, who was a nurse. Sources tell me the killings may have resulted from jealousy connected to a love triangle. I've learned Benison Tran, a retired civil engineer for the city of Santa Clara, called 911 to report an intruder at their home at 12:45 Wednesday morning. 6 gunshots could be heard on the 911 call, and he dropped the phone. Authorities say Williams took off in his car. When Dublin police arrived and asked who did it, a witness said Devon, and he's a cop. 6 shell casings were found at the crime scene. Police say the 9mm ammunition matches those used by the sheriff's office. On Friday, the Alameda County DA charged the deputy with 2 counts of murder and special circumstances of multiple murder and murder to avoid arrest, but his arraignment was delayed. Relatives and friends of the deputy declined to comment afterward. A cousin tells me 42-year-old Maria Tran was kind-hearted, loving, and always went above and beyond as a frontline nurse during the COVID pandemic.
I expect that the defense will reveal itself as the case proceeds.
Defense attorney Jesse Garcia would not comment on the evidence.
It's profoundly tragic what happened. Nothing that we do or say in this courtroom is going to change the lives of the family of the victims.
Deputy Williams has been served with a notice of termination. He's being held without bail at Santa Rita Jail in Dublin, where he had worked an overtime shift just hours before the killings. Live in the studio, Henry Lee, KTVU.
If they don't fry his dog,
right?
He need to fry. If they can make chicken out of him, deep fry his ass.
Right, but what I say?
You hit it right on the nose. You hit it right on the nose.
Did. That was it.
Yeah.
She looked.
It was an August and Jada moment. That's what it was. That turned completely ugly. You know, and they have been married for 20 years. They said
she was cheating on that nigga, man.
She was cheating.
You know she was cheating. It wasn't no entanglement. She was cheating on the nigga.
Cheating. Man. Yeah. If it was an entanglement, he probably would have made it. I mean,
you see how big that goddamn house was? You see how big that goddamn house was? She had, and she worked for her own, so they both brought in bread. He retired, so he had bread.
And she probably was breaking off that bread too.
That part.
She was breaking them off. You better believe they had been dating for a long time, cheating
for a minute,
for a long time. And she was breaking him off.
And she finally was like, I can't do this no more, man. I'm gonna try to work on this with my husband, because the husband probably found out. Was like, I'm leaving your ass. And she's like, I can't do all this by myself. Nope, we got a kid. Nope. And he's like, I gotta call this off. And he came to the house like, bitch, you ain't calling nothing off. And then old boy came to like, look, I'm gonna call the cops. Bitch, I am the cops, nigga. What they gonna do? And then this nigga, I'm really doing it. 911 help. He pop. Oh shit.
And use his regular gun.
That part.
Like they knew who he was. That he did it. They knew.
Because he probably walked around, bitch, I am the cops. I am the police, nigga.
Yeah, that was Denzel all day long.
All day long. I am the police. Day long.
Allegedly.
All allegedly.
That was Denzel all day long, baby. Y'all better see. We can't trust the police again. Nah, trust the police again.
Can't trust them for nothing, black or white. Goddamn it.
You know, we try. Sometimes we try our best, and we be like, you know what? I did see a good officer today. Let me go ahead and maybe they is good. Then boom, we get knocked right back down. And that is from our own now. It's been from our own. What we saw was white people, but now we seeing the black folks, officers. That's sad. So this is the last clip, y'all. This is the last clip. Here we go.
Today in the case of the Alameda County Sheriff's deputy arrested in the shooting deaths of a married couple in Dublin.
Our crime reporter Henry Lee spoke with the suspect's mother and joins us now from the Santa Rita Jail in Dublin with more. Henry.
Mike and Julie, I've confirmed this deputy was involved in a romantic relationship with the woman he's now accused of gunning down, along with her husband. Now, that deputy's mother telling me her son was blinded by love and that she tried to warn him. Alameda County Sheriff's Deputy Devin Williams Jr. now behind bars at the very same jail where he worked just hours before the violence. It's a stunning turn for a law enforcement officer now accused of fatally shooting married couple Benison and Maria Tran in their 5-bedroom home on Colebrook Lane in Dublin early Wednesday morning. I've learned that the deputy had been in a romantic relationship with 42-year-old Maria Tran, seen here in this undated photo. She was gunned down along with 57-year-old Benison Tran, her husband of 2 decades and a retired engineer for the city of Santa Clara.
She told him she loved him. They were on a 10-day trip.
By phone, the deputy's mother, Anitra Williams, told me her son had started a relationship with Maria Tran back in January. The two met at John George Psychiatric Hospital where Tran worked as a nurse.
Maria Tran represented herself as an unmarried woman. In fact, her exact words were she was a 35-year-old single parent who had been recently divorced.
She says she urged her son to stay clear of her. Anitra Williams made clear violence is unacceptable.
Bottom line is right now there's a young boy that's missing both his mother and father. I don't condone anything that happened.
She says her son called her while driving in the Central Valley.
I told him the cowardly thing to do would be to take your life. I talked to my son and told my son, tap into who I raised you to be.
The deputy then spoke to the Dublin police chief and surrendered to CHP officers in Coalinga. Williams was a former Stockton police officer but failed his probationary period after a year.
Our people are saying, did we miss something? Did we not do something right?
Sheriff's Lieutenant Ray Kelly says no one was aware of the deputy's inner turmoil.
Somewhere in the last several months of his life, some significant events happened that led up to this moment. A lot of those events went undiscovered and undisclosed.
Now that deputy's being held without bail here at Santa Rita Jail in Dublin. The DA is reviewing the case before determining whether to file formal charges. One last thing. The deputy said he tossed his on-duty gun, allegedly used in the killings, out of his car in the Altamont Pass area. That gun has still not been found. Reporting live in Dublin.
I wonder if he's going to get life without parole.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because you know
He's
they're
still
going to
black.
try to
He's still
tap
black.
it. Exactly. He's still
black.
Jay-Z. You know, I say Jay-Z every time I think of it. You know,
Right.
we still black. So Jay-Z. OJ.
He's still
Jay-Z.
getting that thing. He gonna get that whole thing. Yeah, he gonna get that whole thing. But even then, even if he wasn't, though, this kind of crime does permit that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
black or white, Asian, Hispanic, well, whoever you are, this is a heinous crime. This is a grotesque murder. And yeah. Again,
But they're going to tap
wait,
in.
again, I'm gonna say this again. There is no way. I've had heartbreak. I ain't never called them over and over again. I ain't never sent like text messages. I ain't never leaked the nudes. None of that. I just left it be and moved the fuck on. Like, peace. There's 8 billion people on this earth. Just because one hurt your feelings don't mean you got to extinguish them. Go ahead and look for another one person out of 8 billion people. And if you want a dog, there's so many other people that just want you to use them for no apparent reason. You can win, man. You'll be all right. But to go and kill somebody because they said they want to work on their marriage, or you find out that they married, nigga, please keep it moving.
Exactly.
Keep it moving, bruh.
I mean,
It
even
ain't that
then,
serious.
like, you have other options. You know, even if you just in your head be like, oh my gosh, I don't want to run into this person. I don't want to see them no more. Up and move.
Up and
to another
move.
state. Move to another city. You can really move away and never see your ex again. You really can. You really can. I mean, it's 50 states you can go to. And now you go out the country.
You can go out the country. You can go out the country.
You know he ain't got
And
no
even
bread.
if you don't want to go
Not
out
him.
the country,
Not the deputy.
nor do you want to leave your state, nor do you want to leave your county, just stop fucking with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you
Like,
just
I know
can't
people
take
that
it
live
back.
in St. Paul. I ain't never seen him since I stopped working downtown. And I probably won't see him again because we just don't work and move and operate in the same places. Never see him again. They probably live right around the corner from my ass, and I wouldn't even know it.
Exactly. Sad situation.
Now he got to spend the rest of his life in prison. And his mama, well articulated, sound like a beautiful woman. She told the man. She told him, like, look, it like your life and all this other crazy shit matters more than heartbreak, my guy. Like, pep up and keep moving. And then she came with the rawness. She came with the rawness. She was like, you'll be a whole ass coward ass motherfucker if you take your life. If you kill yourself, you a whole bitch ass nigga.
I hope she added and don't kill them too.
Oh well, no. She told him don't kill yourself after.
I know.
He didn't do that.
Oh, he said afterwards.
Yeah. That conversation was after. That conversation was while he was driving down the highway. She was like, yeah, that'd be a coward ass thing to do if you were to kill yourself. Turn yourself in and live with your consequences.
Yeah. Find time to listen to mama.
Well, she probably told him from the get-go because, yeah, obviously the little woman might have lied. She was 35, no kid, or one kid, single parent, blah, blah, blah. And mom was probably like, look, man, stop worrying about these hoes out here. Get your career together. Be the best cop deputy you can be sheriff, and then get your life together, fam. And
that's why I said find time to listen to mama. By him turning himself in. He listened to her then. He should have been listening to her from the beginning.
From the get-go.
But no.
Mama Peach says, now black officers want to start doing dumb mess like white policemen. They want to be copycats. We need life, or he needs life in prison. Absolutely.
He definitely need life in prison. Definitely, Mama Peach. Definitely. I wouldn't care if he was green, purple, or yellow.
It don't matter.
He need life in prison.
He needs it.
You took this child's parents from him.
Yeah.
You just took him away. Because you didn't know how to walk away when she told you, I'm finna stay with my husband. Please don't call me no more.
All right, say look.
Don't come over here.
Whole ass bitch.
Don't bother me.
I'm out of here. You cool.
You know? But no, you decided to go get a gun and shoot and kill her.
Right?
I don't understand. Well,
you look like an attractive dude. It ain't like he was gonna have problems getting other women.
Exactly.
I don't know, man.
Exactly. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight. I really do. Jason, thank you so much for rocking it out with me tonight. Every single Wednesday, baby. Every single Wednesday.
time. I'm telling you, that's a hit. That's a hit. We're gonna win a Grammy off of that one.
We're gonna win a Grammy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Grammy style, baby. Grammy style. Okay. So, y'all, we finna wrap it on up for tonight. Thank you, each and every one of you, for joining us. I really appreciate it. I'm going to end tonight with something that Jason, I don't know why he thought it was funny. I just don't know. But before we play it, Jason, please let everybody know where they can find you at.
Come look for me, man. I'm over on TikTok doing my thing, man. The CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station here on TikTok, where we get it in. Come catch this vibe. We got a dope interview tonight with Minnesota artist Chosen Minnesota Wolf. We'll be sitting down talking to him for about an hour about all his endeavors, his music career, and things that he's looking to do in the future. Again, that's CTV Radio on TikTok. And if you're on YouTube and you just want to just look for us there, it is Catch This Vibe Radio on YouTube. Check me out, man. Come through. Say what up, though.
As you said, it's called Catch This Vibe Radio.
Catch This Vibe Radio.
Oh, here it is. There it is. There
it is, man. Check me out, man. It'll be a dope spot to go to.
All right, y'all heard him. He's on tonight. What time tonight, Jason?
We'll be on at 10:30. So an hour.
10:30 tonight. 10:30 tonight, y'all. Let's play Jason commercial right quick.
Damn, Biggie, what's this? Damn, Biggie, what's this?
Hey y'all, I'm Jalen Gerard.
And I'm Renza.
And I am Miss Famous.
And I'm James.
It's your boy CJ. And I'm our guy. And we're gonna catch a fashion craze with your girl, the Miss Mrs. on PGT Time on the one and only Hits 92.3.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Now, y'all already know where y'all can find me and catch me at PGT Time. Okay, time is spelled with the Y. You can catch me each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And also on Fridays with my baby, my husband, at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Then you can catch me at the radio station, baby, in studio at Hits 92.3. The real definition of internet radio, baby. With your girl, the missus, with them kisses, baby. Thank y'all so much. That's from 2 to 4 p.m. I appreciate y'all for coming out, sharing this time with me tonight. I love each and every one of you. And don't forget, do not forget, you got to listen to my babies. Here they go.
PGT time.